So, I thought that it would be about time to go ahead and make another video about this beautiful game. I want to talk to you first about traps. Mark where they are, remember where they are, because you can run the monsters over them later, and that really helps you when you're being chased by too many or too crazy of a horde. So the developers have been working on this game, and it seems like they're going to actually release it. The AI of the monsters is much stronger now. Let's take a look at what else we have. So you're going to pick up some beginning equipment in the beginning. Make sure that you get this lamp, which is right next to where you start. Okay, so I guess I'm a thief in this one. Look how they come behind you now. So be very careful with that. You definitely can be cornered when you think that you're safe or when you think you're alone. You're actually not alone anymore. So it's time to get a little worried. Don't let your health go past about half. If it starts to if they get a real good hit on you or something, you better try to get away. And you know what? Don't give up either. Keep running around, even if one's right on your tail. Keep trying different things. Run them over a trap, because that can actually help you. I'm going to take this guy's armor, I think. Now, I've been experimenting with some heavier or lighter armor. Heavier armor, once it gets to about 20, armor class 20, is really good. I mean, it can almost keep you impervious to damage. But when you get really light armor, it doesn't act as well as armor, but you can roll and really jump around quite a bit. So, I don't know, it kind of depends on your play style. You can roll twice as far and twice as fast if you're using light armor. I don't really know what the reason would be for using medium armor. Look how they poisoned me now. I think I'm going to die here. Yeah, once they get you this far, well, don't give up, but try to get in some light, and maybe you'll be okay. Yeah, I might have lived. Okay, here we go. So, yeah. But if it gets down to just a nub of health and you're poisoned, you're probably going to die. Oh, here's another tip. If you're really in trouble, your health is damaged, and you're trying to run, like you're running around, somebody's right on your heels, like I don't know, like a cave spider, or cave spiders are pretty bad. What you want to do in that case is you want to turn your lamp on and use it, because the lamp will actually help you. In this case, now in this iteration of the game, it actually does small health back. Now your lamp only lasts for so long, so that's the problem with the lamp. But you can find more lamps. I have run through the whole game, the whole demo here, and it is possible to completely run out of all lamps. So be kind of mindful of that. Without lamps at all on your, if you're not carrying any lanterns, I don't know, the game's kind of really scary and hard to play. I'll tell you what, using coins, if you're dropping coins where the area is very dangerous, for instance, you can walk through an area that has places where you can fall off. That's where I tend to die probably the most, is that I'll walk in an area that I'm, like have to go through this narrow area, and it's dark, and I make a mistake, or somebody's chasing me, and I make a mistake, and I fall into the darkness. So that's where you line it with coins, like coin 1, coin 2, coin 3. You push C, push C to drop a coin where you're standing. So that's how you do that. Now he's got me cornered here. Got a good bite on me there. Okay. Yeah, guys, you definitely should try this game. I would say it's even getting better and better. Let's see, so I killed him pretty easily. Here's another thing. Think about what weapons you want to use. You might be able to, well, usually by the time I'm done with the whole demo, I have been able to become pretty proficient in 2 different type of weapons. So if you're using daggers, then in the end, you might be able to try to use something else. Here's a crossbow. Now, they've added crossbows. Do they work? Yes. about 2 hits on a monster with a crossbow, a lower level monster. This is a nest. This is a nest. Nests come out of holes, or they come when you're least expecting it, like when you open a secret passage or something. So they do like a multiple attack on you, like woof, 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 woof. They jump on the ground. They can also cut you really badly and poison you. So I don't know, what's the best way to deal with a nest? Wait till you're healed up, then come in. I was trying to crossbow him, but obviously I'm not doing very well. The way to use a crossbow is get him far enough away. Now he's to the ground, and I noticed that when a monster's on the ground crawling, look at this. I'm going to die. When a monster's on the ground crawling, it's hard to get a crossbow lock on him. When he's walking like a zombie, yes, you can get a. See, I got my light on. That's helping keep me alive, even though I'm poisoned. I'm pretty much in trouble. I think I'm going to die here, guys. So, Ness on my back. Yeah, I'm done. So, you can stun a Ness. That's a good one. Instead of using daggers on a Ness, maybe you want a bigger weapon. So try to stun the Ness, like, hit them with a hammer or something, where you really knock them really well. Yeah, that's something to think about. So, okay, let's see what's some more trouble we can get into here. So you have to pick which weapon that you want. I don't know. The two sets of weapons I like the best are 2 daggers or something large like a hammer. Rot. Rot is bad. Cave spiders give you rot. So there's corpse spiders. Those are lower level. Use those to gain level on the weapons that you're planning to use. So choose your weapon and then use the lower level monsters to build your weapon proficiency up. You will notice a very big difference in how well you fight if, for instance, you have a +2 to weapon or a +3 to weapon or a +4 to weapon. You can get quite proficient. So you hit more often, you hit harder, you hit for maximum damage, and so choose maybe one weapon to start and then one weapon towards the end of the game. I don't want to give away everything here, but I guess I will say this. You will find a very large 2-handed sword. I mean, a monstrous sized 2-handed sword. So that is usually a weapon I end up picking up later. Because, well, if you want to, you can almost one-shot monsters with that. So, especially lower level stuff. So, I don't know. Once you get that far in the game, though, you're probably not going to die from monsters. Maybe, if you're not paying attention, but what's going to happen to you is you're going to fall off a ledge, or you could get cornered by like 4 monsters somehow. You can get stunned, and you're not able to actually move. That happens. So be aware of that. If you get cornered by 2 monsters, it's time to bug out of there. If for some reason you can't move or something happens and you get stunned and you get cornered by 4 monsters, you're probably finished. That's just, kiss your ass goodbye. So yeah, this game is really immersive. It's like Diablo, the first Diablo, Diablo the very first, Diablo 1. But it's like the upgraded version of that. It's very, very dark and scary, and you will have jump scares, and your heart will be racing, And something else you haven't even seen in this video I've made here, but maybe I'll show you here in a minute. You can find secret passageways. Now, this is the room. I think this is the last thing I show you. Yeah, he followed me in there, bastard. Yeah, just kill him. Dual wield, buddy. That's two daggers. So you rest here in the bed, and there's a few rooms like this scattered throughout the dungeon where you can rest, and you can put buffs on your weapons, buffs on you by resting. So it's good. Pretty cool stuff. So there you go. Hope this helps, guys. Definitely give this demo a chance. It is free, and it's one of the best games I've ever played, to be honest. See how the dagger is damaged? So you can repair that with a grindstone. Now, here's something else. You see how this dagger has constitution lowering on it? That's a good dagger. And any weapon that you get should have something where you can take away some maybe accuracy or constitution or strength from your enemy. This way, when you're facing really large enemies, I mean ones that are going to kick your ass, you can jump in there, whack them a couple times. Okay, now you're going to see me put some poison. So the only way to really work with the poison is you got to drink it first to understand what it is. You can find a book, and the book will tell you what the poison does. Then you don't have to drink it, but basically drink it, then you'll have whatever left, and you put it on your weapons. Yeah, cool. All right, so I got a key there, and here's the poison. I'm going to poison up a weapon, I think. That really helps a lot in combat. So you can poison them and then run away. See? Okay. Then you can use whatever bottles you have left to actually poison a weapon. Once you know what it is, you don't have to do this anymore. So forever in the demo, you will know what that one was. Okay, so I'm gonna sleep now and poison the weapon. Wait for a couple seconds, then this comes up, then you grab the weapon. See how it's already constitution lowering. Now I'm going to poison it up, dip it in poison. And now, well, you got to come out of there, I guess. Oh, no, inventory. You can go to inventory. Now you can see what's on it. So it's got buffs for, I got both things have buffs. Rat poison, look at that. So both weapons have buffs. It's really good. It makes a big difference, bringing down the larger monsters. Let's see, cave spider is really bad. What's the other one? I think it's a spectral spider or something. Man, that thing is like, you don't want to face it. All right, I got one more clip here. Let's see what we did. So, okay, I think I'm going to try to show you to use this crossbow. So what you want to do is you want to right-click on your mouse. Once you have to stay still. That's the other problem. So once you find somebody that you're going to shoot. So this would be really good if you want to get a shot in on a larger monster, but I think the larger monster isn't going to stand still and let you do this if it's a really bad guy. Okay, let's see what we can do. Hopefully I can do this. If you look here, right next to me on the right-hand side is a hole that you can crawl through and go into a secret room. Okay, watch, see red, then you shoot. So right-click till you get a red mark, and then left-click to shoot on the mouse. Cool. Yeah. Look for those places, see me? See the little red? Look for those places where the grate is broken and you can crawl into the hole. And I think if you look here on the, it's getting dark, you can see that at the very top of the screen, this fuzzy wall, that's a secret passage. Take care, guys.